Welcome Aries to your November 2019 reading. Alright, so let's get right into it. Remember y'all, I am Divinely V and I do accept personal readings that are $20, or if you just have a question. If you just have a question, then they are $3. You can email me at divinelyv@gmail.com. I accept PayPal and Cash App payments. But as always, the information is in the description box below. Okay. So I'm going to be doing the reading a little bit differently. Instead of doing just like a traditional spread, I'm just going to pull whatever spirit sees fit. Right. How many cards I want to pull, just, let it tell a story. Alright, what is that? The collective Aries spirit. Stop there. Let's get your clarifiers, and then I'll get into your reading, Aries. Alright, so let's get these clarifiers for Aries. The Spirit's advice for you is you have a bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. Alright, so that is going to be your theme for the month. Okay, that's what Spirit's advice is for you for the month. And for your romance angels, you have past life relationships. You have known each other before. Okay, alright, so yeah, so I feel like you're taking a risk on a past life relationship. Potentially, okay. Starting off, you have, well, I'm sorry. You're at the bottom of the deck. You have the six of wands. So that is about being victorious. This is a victory where people admire your victory. Like you've done whatever it is that you've done. Like people are gonna acknowledge and be like, oh hey, like they're gonna physically see it. Okay. And then you have the Judgment card here, which is also about victory. It's almost like that causes celebration, almost like people are like, praising, like, oh, there's been like a choice or something, and there's victory behind it. Like there has been, it's kind of, like divinely guided, like, oh, this has happened or whatever. But that is your underlying energy. So you have victory there in your underlying energy. But in your reading, you start off with the Seven of Wands. So that has been defensive. But then it's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So there's been some type of slow moving energy that you've been dealing with, Aries. And you've been defensive about it. So I kind of feel that it's more so where the energy is slow moving because you've been defensive. Like you're not really willing to open up. Okay, it's like I just kind of feel like you've been kind of holding things in, and that also shows in your reading later on. But I just feel like you've been kind of, not really opening up. which has caused you to force yourself into this slow moving energy. Okay. And then next you have the Strength card with the Chariot. So the Chariot is clarifying the Strength card. So with this combination, I feel that you need to move forward, but you're gonna have to be strong. You're gonna have to be strong through this situation. You're gonna have to deal with this, and also could be that maybe you're talking to a Leo. Okay, it could be something of that sort. But I really feel that you need to be strong for the month of November, Aries, because you are going to need to start moving forward and get out of that energy, that slow moving energy. Stop being defensive. Let new things come in for you. Okay. But I feel that you're going to start doing this. I don't feel like, oh, like you've been doing this, you're going to continue to do that, because I see the progression, okay? So next you have this Four of Swords, which is about rest and recovery. So I feel like, you're going to realize possibly after you look at this reading, you're going to realize like, hey, you know what, V's right. And, I have been defensive, and you're causing yourself to not move forward. So then you have strength. You're like, you know what, I'm going to take that action, those steps to physically start moving forward towards whatever it is. This can relate to your work life, your career life, but you take it as it resonates with you, because this is for the collective, okay? But then you decide, like once you decide that, it's like you kind of go into this state of rest, like you're recovering. So I feel like it's one of those things where you've been doing something for so long in one particular manner, but you need to start to do something new. But it's like you start clearing things out, like this no longer serves me, this doesn't serve me, but then it takes a lot out of you. Okay, so once that takes a lot out of you, you're just like, you know what, I need a minute to gather myself. I need a minute to collect myself. And then once you do that, that's when that new beginning is going to start. That's when that new beginning is going to start, because you're doing the work. And then it brings in the Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers come in, but then it's clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So to me, this card is I look at it in different ways, but for this particular spread, what I'm reading is like you're holding on to it for too tight. So it's almost like you manifest what you want, and then it comes, and then you're gonna have this victory, but you're starting to hold on to it a little too tight. You're starting to get a little codependent, and you don't need to do that. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Spirit is guiding you. Like, this is a past life relationship, so it will be divinely guided. And you need to unleash your adventure side, take risk, and be daring. So that's what you're going to do with this Chariot card, and with this Ace of Wands, and with the Strength card. Like, you are going to take risks. You are going to start to be daring. You're going to have a victory with this, which is amazing. But I just kind of feel like it's still this little tendency there. So it's just, if there, it may not, or it also could be that, because this person comes in for you, and it's like you guys are gonna be inseparable kind of thing. It could be that as well. So it could be a number of things, but you just have to take this card as it resonates with you, okay? Because it could be good or bad. Well, I don't think nothing's bad. Everything happens just as it should. Depending on the choices we make. But this is a really good reading. I see this positive progression moving forward for you, Aries. First you're kind of defensive, you're not wanting to move forward, so universe is kind of like you're not moving forward, and then you make that decision, like, yes, I'm going to move forward because I want more for my life. Then because you did make that decision, you stick to that decision, you kind of go into this state of rest, state of meditation, and then you bring upon those new beginnings, and you bring upon your divine partner, your twin flame, or however you see it. You bring upon the Lovers. And and the Lovers, it could be another person, but I mean, it could be like yourself. Maybe you find this new love for yourself. It could be anything like that. Okay, but all right, Aries, that's been your reading for November 2019. So if this resonates, I please ask that you like and subscribe to the channel. I do go live. I was going live frequently, but I don't go live as often as I would like to. Hopefully I'll start going live more frequently like I used to. So make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm going live. So thank you all for watching. You have a great night. Bye.